Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming on to do my project for Wing It Wednesday, a monthly challenge hosted by Jenny of Jenny's Crafty Corner. And she has set up this challenge to use things that we got in our stash that we haven't used before, and to do something with it. So I have this pack, it's absolutely beautiful pack of what they call the decoupage animals. Okay, so there's quite a few different ones, and there's 2 on each sheet. So for example, here we've got a lovely hedgehog, and everything's falling out. Here we've got squirrel and a fox, and here we've got horses and Highland cows. And well, I've chosen 3 images and I've already made them up. Okay, so here we have squirrel, absolutely beautiful. We've got a turtle. Isn't he gorgeous? He could actually be a tortoise because he seems to be roaming in the garden. And the fox playing with the butterflies. So I want to use these 3 images to make a twisted double easel card. Okay, so I have got a few things ready already. So I've chosen this piece of silver 8x8 cardstock. I've scored it across here at 4 inches, and then at 4 inches on this side, just checking that you can see, I've cut down here to the score line, and then I've done from here to here and here to here, I have scored it. Okay, and what am I going to say? I don't know whether I can. Maybe I can. Yes, I want. I don't want that white to show when yeah, I want the silver upwards. So there we have it. Okay, so the 2 flaps fold outwards. Okay, that's what makes it twisted. And I'm just going to fold those down for the moment. So these squares are 4 inches square. So I've cut a piece of green at 3 7/8 and a piece of DSP at 3 3/4 square. Okay, so I'm going to stick these together, and hopefully the glue will work. Oh yes, it's good today. I haven't actually used it for a while. Yeah, so this is going to be a birthday card for a friend of mine who loves nature. Okay, so this has actually got writing on it, so I'm just going to make sure I've got it up the right way, like so. And then I'm going to stick the fox on this one. Okay, and I want it so that the animals are facing each other, and you'll see why in a minute. So that's one panel done, and we'll do the same with the other panel. I'm just going to stick this DSP onto this green card. So again, it's 3 and actually I think it's 3 and 1, 2, 3. It's 3 3/4 square, and then 3 1/2 inches square is what I actually cut. But you know, you can do your mats and layers as you wish. In fact, you know, one layer will suffice. In fact, now I'm just wondering which way round I want this. The writing is actually like that. This was a piece of paper that, you know, had images at the corners, and so that's why. But I think I like that. So we'll stick this down I'm not going to use any more foam pads because there's loads of dimension in this. But fortunately, I'm not putting this through the post, because it would certainly go as an extra large letter, I think, because this dimension is very deep. Okay, so that's that. So these are going to go on here like this. Okay, so that when we lift it up, right? Okay, so this is where you have to be careful how you stick this down. Okay, because I want this to can't get my words out today. When that is like that, I want it to be upright. Okay, I want it to be upright. I don't want it sort of looking out that way or even upside down. So I'm going to put some glue just around the edge. I'm going to leave a little border, and we only want to glue this bottom bit. Okay, we don't want to glue this bit because that would stop the mechanism working. So I'm just going to work out which way round I want this. Okay, so I need to glue this like so. So I'll try and put it down so that there's a fairly even border. Okay, so that's down, and hopefully it will stand up in the right direction, which it does. And then this one, I think I have to stick it like so that when it stands up, it's standing upright. That's right. So that is a tip, just to make sure you check that out before you stick anything down which is directional. If your topper isn't directional, then there's no problem. But when it is directional, you do have to be a bit careful. Okay, so that's that. So they should now stand up like so, which they do. And my idea is to put this in the middle so that it will hold them in place. But first of all, I need to put a layer here so that it's I'm just going to try and cover the whole of this. I need to cut a bit off, I think 1/4 inch or so. 1/4 inch, because my card isn't the same color on both sides. Is why I'm having a bit of a problem with it, but it'll be all right. We'll get there. Okay, so yeah, I think maybe I will just do a little 1/4 inch off here as well, just to make that kind of even. Let's pull that down. Yeah, that looks okay. So I'm just going to glue this down. You don't need to use glue, of course. You could use double-sided tape or one of those runners. That's totally up to you what you use as your medium for putting things together. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then I've got this piece, which again, it needs to have some cut off. And I'm just going to mark it with a pencil or pen there, and there, more or less. So just going to trim that. I hope I put it in the right place. Trim that and this, and let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. It's a little bit wide, but anyway. So okay, and to stick this down like so. So I am winging this a bit. I've never made one of these before. I had a quick look at a tutorial. So they are quite easy to do. I'm hoping if I stick this like so. Oh, how is that? That's so cute. So I'm going to stick this down. I mean, normally you don't put such a bulky thing in the middle, but I wanted her to have the 3 elements. She loves nature so much. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, so that will, so she'll get the card and it'll look like that. She'll take that out and then just do that. But I do have a problem, and I haven't left much space to write the happy birthday. But I think we'll be all right, because we can write on the back, and we can also write on the back of these flaps. So that shouldn't be a problem. There's about 8 people that need to sign this card. So and now I need to put a happy birthday. Now I didn't particularly like the sentiments that came with this particular set of images. One says "Go nuts on your birthday," and the other one said "Thinking of you." And then "You are totally awesome." I didn't really think any of those were suitable. So I'm just going to see what other sentiments there are. "Wishing you the best of luck. With love on your special day." With blooming love. That reminds me of My Fair Lady. "Have a beautiful day. Spread your wings and fly." Okay, let's have a look at the others. So you actually get, I think, 3 or 4 sheets of the decoupage. You know, it's a lot. Okay, "Relax and enjoy your day. Have a hoot on your birthday." Well, relax and enjoy your day might be nice, knowing her. The horses. I think there's some tigers or something. Oh, these. There's the penguin, puffins, and the dolphins, and it says "You are fantastic and have a flippin' great day." But again, I don't really like that. And that says "With love to a special couple," so that's no good. And "Wishing you a day filled with magic." Don't think that's her really. "Born to be wild." Oh, maybe. And "Leader of the pack." So yeah, so unfortunately the sentiments in this pack are not going to be suitable for what I want, but that doesn't matter, because I've got loads of sentiments in other places. Just going to pop this back in this plastic. So it is an absolutely beautiful pack, this Hunkydory one. It's called Call of the Wild decoupage toppers, and I think it was something I got on clearance a while ago. Whoops, losing the decoupage pieces. Yeah. Oh, Call of the Wild. Yes. So there we are. Right. So let's see if I can find something else. I'm just going to put you on pause a second, otherwise you'll be waiting while I'm hunting around. Okay, so I've got a few here, which I think will do. So I was thinking of it coming out of the tortoise's mouth. So we could have that birthday wishes, or we could have, this is silver, and I quite like that idea as the background is silver, the happy birthday there, because that actually fits on the flat. because these are just a weeny bit too long. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm just going to glue it down. And that will be that. That will be my project for Wing It Wednesday. Plus, I'm really happy to have made this card with time. By the time you see the video, the birthday will be over. So, which is good. So there we have it. So I hope you like what I've made, and you know, maybe you want to do a double easel card. I really don't know whether it's doing justice in the video. Let me have a look. So if I put it sort of more or less face down, this is what it looks like. And yeah, there we have it. I think that might be a better shot. So anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and you know, I'd really appreciate it if you can to add a like and a little comment. That would be lovely. I love hearing from you. And take care. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. And a big thanks to Jenny for hosting this collaboration. And if you want to join in, you just do something, as I said, with something that you've never used before, that you've got amongst your possessions, and use the hashtag wingitwednesday, and Jenny will be able to pick it up. And then at the end of the month, end of each month, she is going to do a little draw and pull out a name and send somebody, whoever's name she pulls out, a little gift. So if you need that incentive, then you know, go for it. But I think it's just nice to support people who have ideas for collaborations, and you know, it's nice to give each other a bit of support, and also, you know, at the same time you can be making something that that is useful for you. You know, it's you know, and you can, like me, make it in advance. I'm actually filming this in August, well, because the birthday is in August, but I'm not going to put it up until the first Wednesday in September. Oh gosh, that sounds terrible. September already. Because yeah, you know, so you know, you can schedule your videos, and I'm sure you all know. So you know, it's a nice way as well to get ahead. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, as I said, and take care, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye for now.